St. Louis, I think it is. Um, I'm sitting on a train for the last several hours, so yeah. Oh, fun. Hello, no lights. So yeah, the lights just went off, which means they probably stopped the train for a second. I have no idea. Oh, there we go. Got electricity again. Fun. So what I want to talk to you guys about today is I was thinking about going back in and trying to start doing music again, and thinking, just I sit here, I listen to music all the time. I'm sitting, and it was a dream of mine to do that for the longest time. And I don't know what happened. I kind of guess I got blah blah blah. I can't talk. um, I guess I kind of just gave up on it, and you know, Shia LaBeouf did that, that video thing. I think a year ago or two. I don't know where it said, don't let your dreams be dreams, and to just do it. You know. So that's where, that kind of particularly stuck out to me. My bad. Um, and so I figured, why am I letting my dreams be dreams? Why don't I chase them down? Why am I sitting here stagnant? I'm fairly talented, at least vocally. I can't play an instrument to save my life, so there's that. Um, there's a lot of light over there. Could get a lamp up top. Anyways, but yeah, I mean, why am I letting my dreams just be dreams, though? And to answer your question, I'm just doing a stream on some random thoughts. But I'm bored, I have decent service, so, figured I'd go live, give viewers and everyone that subscribed to me just, some kind of updating. Something. And, no, I mean, like, I'm seriously considering it. I went to karaoke, what was it? Oh my god. Anyways, I went to karaoke, a few months ago, and it wasn't my best performance. It was also my first time, so of course I'm rather nervous about it. And I sat there and I thought about it. Like, I had like three or four different people, can't talk because running on like a couple hours of sleep here. I had like three or four people just telling me that I sound really good, or asking me if I do that professionally. And I was like, no, believe it or not, it's like the first time. And it occurred to me, like, I did really good. And it's a major confidence booster when you have stage fright. Don't do people or whatever. And yeah, you just get just some random person never met in your life sit there and tell you that you are good at what you do, and should really think about taking that and doing it professionally. And until now, I haven't been serious about it. But I should probably think about getting serious about it, because I mean, I love singing. I love music. It is literally my passion, and you know, it'll give me something to do. It'll give me something that can, if I work hard enough and do what I need to do and push myself, I could do it professionally. I could do it for a living and do the only thing in my life that I actually enjoy doing above anything else. And I realize it's a hard market. I realize that difficult, um, it's a difficult area to go in, and I will, by the way. Music, Matt. I'm actually talking about picking up and being serious about music again. Writing music and doing it, singing. and actually putting the time in to work on my voice. And yeah, that's a thing, by the way. Um, well, no, like actually sitting down, being serious about it. I love my gaming, and I love bringing you guys content, but I can't really compete in that market, and I've noticed that. Like, I'm starting to see that gaming is a more competitive market for people than the music industry, which is crazy because you know it was all. I love gaming, like I said, but I love music more than that, which I know it's crazy. I'm never not playing games, but I think I gave up on. Yeah, it is. It really is. It is hard to get into, and when you sit here and you have to compete with people like big names like Ali A or PewDiePie or you know people like that, it's hard. It's probably the most difficult job, and let's just face it, streamers have it's an unpaid job. It's basically volunteer work. And you have to work your ass off. You have to bust your ass. You have to get out there and make your name, known. And yes, I'm aware music is hard. It's actually one of the more difficult career paths. Well, YouTube gets paid as well, but Twitch. I have a problem with Twitch, like ridiculous problem with Twitch now. Um, like for instance, this sponsor her thing that they're doing is basically, I posted it on my Facebook a little while ago that you know if I didn't already have a reason not to use Twitch, I do now. Because that literally just caters to girls. Like literally. What about all of the guy streamers that are struggling to get off the ground? What about all the males that are that want to do this for a living? So I mean, if Twitch works for you, great. But the reason why I wanted to get back into music is because I was sitting here thinking about it. Like, why did I let my dreams slip off? Why did I let them become exactly that, dreams? It's not going to be an easy path. It's not going to be a simple one, and there will be ups and a lot of downs. And, for me, music is literally everything to me. Like, that's my passion. That is what I have always wanted to do, and I guess I kind of settled for um, gaming because it's more readily accessible. With music, bands or groups or artists or whatever, you have to pretty much rely on, let's say, a rock band. In order for you to be a successful band, you have to rely on each other, cooperate. But first, you have to step off the ground and put yourself out there. And see, that's a huge thing. That's a huge problem for me. I don't do people. I'm not a big people person. And literally, that is like literally the only thing that is like that is. You threw me off, by the way, but no, I don't think I'm disturbing anybody around me. But you look at the musicians or your bands like Tool, for example. They didn't get where they are because they stuck around, stayed stagnant. They got out there, they played their music, they did what they had to do. And welcome to the stream, by the way. Uh, welcome to viewers, and figured I'd give you, quick recap. I'm talking about music, and well, more specifically, my random thoughts on everything because I'm stuck on a train. There's 3 viewers actually. So if you're new to the channel, if you're new to the page, say hi. Drop a like and comment in the box. Let's get a conversation with you going here. Anyways, no, I mean, for me, music has always been the backbone of my entire life. I can literally find a song for everything. I could sit here and I'll hear like one word and it will sit here and spark up an entire song in my head, and it's like, oh well, crap, and I can't get rid of that song. I can't stop hearing the song until I actually go and listen. So, all right, bye then. I mean, if you're gonna leave, hope you enjoyed it. Um, but no, I mean, looking at, sorry about that. Hey, girl gamer. Um, I mean, looking at music, it's literally the hardest thing you'll ever do in your life, because until you start getting noticed, until you start seeing people, until people start noticing you and you're progressing your career, it is basically play like Hollywood Undead did a song, and I don't remember what the name of it is. I think it was Undead. Um, but one of the lines in that song was, "I played a million empty shows to only family and friends," and it's literally, I mean, that's exactly what you'll do. You can't give up on it. You can't stop believing that it's gonna happen, and I think that's where I. No, it's not 9 o'clock. Actually, it is 8 o'clock if you want to be technical. Um, so, but no, I mean, I think I'm going to actually pursue doing that. That's, you know, I have other things I want to do with my life, but music is the only thing that I enjoy doing more than anything else. It's, yeah, I mean, it's difficult. Oops. So, here's hoping, and I'm basically going to need all of my family and friends to support that. If they hear me singing something or working on singing something, don't get like mean and say, shut up, you sound like shit. Be like, well, here's, if you know anything about pointer in adult music, just point it out. Say, look, you're not exactly sounding, um, your best, and it's you should probably just work on it. Don't be mean. Don't be dickish because of the fact that I sound not good. I'm not gonna say I sound bad because I know my limits right now. But sorry, I keep looking out the window because there's a train by, and so it's easy for me to get distracted and stuff. But it also helped me think and reconnect with my thought. So I want to do that, and people. I haven't sung in a very long time. I haven't had the want to, and that was actually the whole reason for all of this. I don't know. I've never thought of it. I guess I spent so long being like down and depressed. Like music, you have to be inspired to do something about. You have to be inspired to sing, to write, to play, and I guess with all the crap that goes on in our daily lives, it was one of those. It's kind of just pushed me off and made me not want to, not want to deal with it, not want to do, not want to sing, even want to listen to it. And that abnormal thing. I love listening to music, and I just that's what I want to do. And so I think I'm going to actually put time. Because it's a very good question. It's a very, very good question. And for Me, I have to push myself into it. I have to be motivated to actually look out and sit there, not just sit stagnant, write songs, get, motivated to do it, instead of wake up every day and just basically do everything I do every other day. I have to get up. I need to push myself, all right, today we're going to work on stretching our vocals. Today we're going to work on not singing through our nose. Just things like that. And as much as, it's going to suck to, pretty much basically rebuild myself, I'm going to try. I'm going to try really hard, and, I'm serious about doing it. This is what I want to do. And I know, I'm almost in my 30s, but it's never too late to start. Better late than never, they always say. And so, if you're going to support me, I'm going to need you to give me your full support. Don't tell me to turn that down. Because if I turn, if I'm sitting here listening to music and I'm listening to it on my speaker and it's loud, there's a reason for it. It's not just, to drown out people. It's, I need to push myself up to that range where I can. And that's where I'm going to need your help and all my friends and family. I need everyone to support me here. I don't need people to be bringing me down, pushing me, saying, well, you're not going to do it anyways, And so, I think that's part of the reason why I stopped in the first place. I probably could have already been doing this and been successful. Like, I actually got into a band with a friend of mine a few years ago, and I just never showed up for practice. Always had a reason why I didn't. Oh, I don't really give a shit if people hear me. I won't do it at night. That'll be the times where I don't. Thank you. Appreciate that, real gamer. But if it's the daytime, I don't give a shit. If I'm singing, I'm singing. I'm working on honing my talent, my gift, pushing myself into doing what I know I can do. And with people like Sky, for example, I'm not turning my music off or down anymore. If it's the middle of the day, you don't like it, figure out somewhere to go. Because this is my potential in my future. So, that's pretty much my thoughts on that one. Just it's going to be more purely the motivation than it is the rest of it, Just a quick recap, completely off the subject of gaming. Completely off the subject of sitting here and talking about music. There will be some streams going up. I just picked up some new games for everyone watching or going to watch. I picked up 3 new games, 4 altogether over the last couple weeks. I picked up Overlord Fellowship of Evil, which is actually quite a lot of fun. I've got Fallout 4 that I just picked up, which is a pretty big one. I'm kind of scared to actually get into, because I threw in the towel for Fallout a long time ago. And then I also picked up Darksiders War Master Edition, and then Warband Mountain Blade, which is supposed to be really good. So I'll try to get you guys some streams up, but I'm not gonna make any guarantees. But there will be some in the future. And I apologize for the lack of content. I've had a lot of real life stuff going on that massively prevented me from bringing you guys any fresh new daily content. And so that I apologize for. That's my bad. That's my fault. I should have been better about it. I should not have let the real life issues be as big of an issue. But again, it's real life. I can't really control that. And one of the biggest things you need for streaming and uploading and all of that is internet. So yeah, when that runs out, kind of can't. No, I mean, it's not my fault that real life incidents come up and prevent me from going through and, bringing the content out. But that's also another dedication thing. That's another, motivation thing. Like, do I want to stream? And it's not, it's not so much, that I'm not willing to. It's not so much that I don't want to. It's more like I'll wake up and I'll realize that it's a stream day, and then I'll just be in a really crap mood for that day, and it kind of just like makes it where I don't want to bring that to you guys. I don't want to, bring you guys the crap attitude that I have for the day, and take it out on someone who comes off with a snarky comment. Because I mean, it's not y'all's fault I'm having a crap day. But going back over, that was just a quick announcement. There will be, some more content being uploaded in the future. I don't know when. I can't say exactly when. I need to actually revamp my schedule and figure out what my content days, because I have all the different games to play. Like I think I've got like 60 or almost 70 games to play on my hard drive now. So I mean, it gets difficult and overwhelming to figure out. All right, well, I'm playing this, 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 and this. So, so going back to the previous conversation. Well, I say conversation. Excuse me, I've got hiccups. I say conversation, but really I'm just talking to myself in a camera. Which if I did that like 10 years ago, I'd be looked at with weird. But people do this all the time, literally. Oh, that felt great. But no, I mean, when you sing, when you're singing or when you're a singer, you don't, people that don't do it don't realize that you can't just like sing and just expect it to sound good. You have like your diaphragm, for example, and if you're a high pitched voice, you can sing through your nose very nasally. If it sounds like this, it sounds like this. You got a problem. If you start sounding like Urkel, you got a problem. You're not singing through your mouth, and that didn't make sense to me when my dad explained it to me. I think it was like 10 years ago. He explained to me, you're singing through your nose, you sound like Urkel, you sound amazing. And about what? Doing music again? Because the thought literally just came to me right before the stream. This stream is the very reason I wanted to share it with everybody. And yeah, I literally did not have the thought to, or rather more the decision that I wanted to do it again until right before I started the stream. That was what the whole point was. When did I post it on Facebook? You'll have to show that to me. But no, I mean, when you sing, you gotta sing through your voice. You're gonna make me end up getting off. This trip was great. I spent the last week in this one. It was fun on the way up, but close to like Thursday, I was ready to go home. I want my own bed, and I'm camping out in the lounge car, which is basically just a big car on the train where you can pretty much look out the windows and see all the pretty fun scenery. Sorry about my feet there. But yeah, I've been camping out. I camped out here in the lounge car because it's like hella more comfortable. I can actually stretch out, obviously. And so, yeah. Hey, we're moving again. Sweet. Um, but yeah. Um, so yeah, I spent like the last weekend. It was cold. I had this like really thick coat that I'm bringing home with me, and boy, I tell you, I'm not gonna need it unless I go back up north in the next, 6 months. So now I'm gonna go ahead and close this up, guys. To do a quick recap, just to fill everybody in. I'm decided that I'm actually going to do something with music again, and then I'm going to try to bring you guys more content. That's pretty much it. If you guys have anything that you want to talk about, feel free to message me on YouTube or Facebook at Sinister Gaming. I don't use my Twitter only because of the fact that my phone does not have a space for Twitter. I don't know how, because I've got like a 16 gig memory card, which is crazy. Anyways, so if you want to get a hold of me, you can get a hold of me through Facebook, facebook.com/sinistergaming. There's a link to it. What's up, Eric? There's a link to it in, should be the description, I'm not sure. If there's not, I'll work on getting you guys a description for it, because this is, no, there's no description link. Alright, well then, get the, I'll get that to you, so that y'all can go straight to the Facebook page. And until then, I'm gonna catch you guys later. I don't know for how much longer. It's probably a good thing I'm wrapping this up anyways, because I don't know how much longer I'm gonna have good service. So let me get off here, and I'll catch you guys later. And for now.
Alright, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard Train 21 to Texas People. Downstairs, Sarnia, Texas. At this time, we're just now departing St. Louis. We are departing about 10 minutes behind schedule. That'll put us into Arcadia, Missouri at approximately 10:10 p.m. Should be back on time at Thomas Bluff Road 11:45 p.m. Walnut Ridge 1:40 a.m. and in Little Rock, Arkansas 3:02 a.m. Please keep in mind,
10 minutes behind.
those arrival times are subject to delay due to freight traffic, slow orders, or any other unforeseen issues
Wow.
on the tracks ahead of us.
Not you too,
If
right?
we lose time,
Jesus.
don't be surprised. It tends to happen out here, unfortunately.
Okay, you can stop talking
Arcadia
anytime now.
10:10,
Good.
Concord Bluff 11:45, Walnut Ridge 12:40, and Little Rock, Arkansas on
I don't even know who the hell many lads
This
is.
is not a smoking train, ladies and gentlemen. Smoking is not tolerated on Amtrak trains.
Well, no
Your
shit.
next smoke stop will be out of Little Rock, Arkansas at approximately 3:02. Again, smokers, your next smoke stop will be Little Rock at 3:02. You're sitting with us in the coaches at this time. Please make
We'll
sure
be
you're sitting
in
on
Little
your
Rock
seat check
apparently
with
at
your
3:02 in the morning, which
For
crazy,
example, if you're headed to
which means I should
Arcadia,
get
you'll be under a seat check
home.
with the letters A through D. If you're going to Poplar Bluff, that would be CBS, Walnut Ridge, WNR, Little Rock,
Letter Eric.
LRK, so on and so forth.
Yeah, 7 a.m. Alright, well, you guys heard that?
If you are not sitting under the proper
I'm
seat
gonna take
check
it
with the
easy.
correct ones, please
There it
let
goes.
a uniform employee know and we'll take care of it for you. We do use these seat checks